Alright, I'm about ready to show you how to put these together. Everybody usually gets this little bag and doesn't know what to do with it, so I figured I'd make a video. Anytime you buy one of our cheese slicers, you're going to get a little kit with the slicer part. You're going to get a small thing of board butter, and in that board butter will come a little white scrub pad, and you'll use that to apply board butter to the board whenever it needs it. I always recommend using lukewarm water or cold water. I prefer cold water. That way the board butter doesn't get heated up and removed from the board. So just wipe it down with a soft cloth and maybe a light dish soap, and then let it dry out overnight. If it feels fuzzy, you can use a 150 to 220 grit sandpaper to sand everything down. Just go with the grain till it's smooth again. Then apply your board butter, let it set for a couple hours, and then just buff it off with a normal like t-shirt cloth, something soft and not scratchy. You don't want to scratch the surface. So okay, so whenever we get this, I'm going to make sure I stay in frame here. Whenever we get our bag, we're going to open it up, and it's going to have several pieces inside. We're going to have 2 wires. One of them we can go ahead and put back in the bag and save it for if we ever break the first one. So we'll put that back in there and get it out of the way. You're going to have the frame, and then you're going to have 2 pieces for the handle, and of course the wire. So we want to take our frame, and we want this piece here with the small flat spot. We want it kind of facing towards us, and then in the board, if you can see it, make sure I'm in frame here. If you can see it, you'll just put that inside the hole and slide that to where this little notch that's in the end of this wire rod here, that's going to sit right inside of this slot. So once that's inside that slot, you can take this wire, and it's going to have each end, doesn't matter which end you use, but each end has a little like spring wire, I guess, around it. It's just a little circle, and you're going to try to catch that inside of that slot to where it can be pulled tight. Once it's pulled tight, you can grab this piece, and there's a little hole in it as well, and you'll just put the other end inside there, and then you just kind of feed it through there. Make sure we stay connected. That one tried to come out. It's sometimes can be tricky to keep both of them in there at the same time, but you kind of get the hang of it after a few tries. And then we'll get that in there to where everything's staying tight. Then we grab our handle, and the side where the hole has threads, we just thread that on, and you want to tighten it all the way down until it stops. That way we get it as tight as possible, and then you're ready to slice your cheese. You can also take this metal part out. I would take it out, put it back together, and you can run it through the dishwasher. Never run your board through the dishwasher. That'll ruin the board. You want to wash it by hand. Like I said, a lint-free soft cloth. If it needs it, apply some board butter. I would recommend applying a little board butter between every washing, but you definitely want to apply board butter if you ever have to sand it, or if you wash it with hot water and it loses some of its shine, then you can go ahead and put some board butter on and just buff it off with a soft cloth. Other than that, if you have any questions, you can always reach me on Facebook. Just send me a private message on there or catch me in one of my posts, and I'll respond as quick as possible. Thank you.